Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Karanian, and I'm a chiropractor serving parts of Southwest Florida. And my goal is, in starting this YouTube channel, to provide you, the viewer, with knowledge, simply with form, positions, to answer your questions, to ensure that those who are moving well and moving in a way that is safe and will protect their spine for the long run of their life. Whether you're dealing with a neck injury or whiplash, low back pain, or issues with extremity joints like your knees, your ankles, your shoulders, this channel will provide you with a plethora of resources with which to arm yourself going forward into the future. So what I want to do today is keep this video relatively short, under about 5 minutes, but I want to go over a few basic movements. We can even use this PVC pipe, things to begin to stretch and open the shoulders and the neck, knowing how rounded and forward many of us are in today's society as a result of texting, computer work, sitting at a desk. We've become very kyphotic and very rounded through the upper back. One exercise to begin with, very simple, is simply to take a PVC pipe and put it along your back, holding it in two places, behind your neck and behind your lower back. What I want you to think about doing, and you notice how my head is very far away from this PVC pipe, one thing I want you to think about is just bringing your head back to touch the pipe. In this position, simply breathing through your nose with your head up, your eyes looking at the horizon, and maintaining this posture for about a minute can become extremely effective. And this is a nice way to change that rounded appearance of your spine and retrain those muscles in the upper back and neck to maintain a posture that we like, okay? Another way to do this, very simply, is utilizing a wall, and where you will be, if I can turn the camera just for a moment, we will be simply standing up. I'll go this way, how about that? You'll simply be standing against the wall. What you might find is that your baseline posture wants to round and come forward. You are going to organize your spine by squeezing your hips lightly, bracing your core as if someone's going to give you a little tap, and lifting your head and eyes straight up against the wall. In this posture, simply breathing in and out through your nose to expand the ribs. Very, very effective. I would do that for about 1 minute, standing against the wall. Repeat 3 to 4 to 5 times daily. If you're sitting at a desk for 8 hours, this is a nice thing to do every hour, assuming you're hydrating appropriately, getting up to use the bathroom, something that's very effective. After we've moved on from this general postural improvement, and pardon me while I move the camera, what I want us to work on is retracting that head straight back and working on a surgical retraction. Many of us suffer from what's referred to as upper cross syndrome. In future videos, we'll get into this a little more in depth. Many of us suffer from muscles in the front side of the neck that are very weak, and muscles in the back side of the neck that are very overactive and very strong. This type of posture really can wreak havoc on the upper neck and shoulders and lead to a lot of pain. What we want to do is simply think about bringing the head back, not looking up with your chin and extending your neck, but retracting the head and neck, almost like you're trying to make a double chin, like that. We can do this fairly simply against the wall, just as you saw previously, or on the ground. What it would look like on the ground, making sure that I'm still in line of sight, is with your knees bent or your head flat, simply tucking the chin, putting a bit of pressure like I'm trying to push the back of my head down into the earth, and then lightly tucking my chin, and you feel, if you put your fingers at the front of your neck, you'll feel those muscles begin to activate. At the same time, breathing through your nose, holding a few seconds, and then relaxing everything. So I'll get a little bit of a push, first step. Second step, little tuck, watch here. Third step, breathe. And relax. Doing that 5 to 10 times, a few sets a day, can go a long way to improving neck and upper shoulder posture. Last thing I want you to try to work on, now admittedly this might be difficult initially, but using this PVC pipe, a couple things we can do with this. Number one, we talked about the shoulders being rounded and forward. Well, we want to, instead of flexing our shoulder, we want to really extend our shoulders and our upper back, One way to do that is by placing the PVC pipe again behind your back and simply using your other hand to pull the pipe down while I breathe and open up my shoulders. That creates a nice tricep and lat stretch for the shoulder. Again, breathing as I do it to ensure my rib cage is expanding. After you've done each side, about 20 seconds, you can move your head. Final exercise with the PVC pipe, reaching out in front, reaching up over your head, and allowing the pipe to travel back behind your shoulders. This might be difficult initially. You continue with my plan, it will not be difficult at all. This will be very, very simple for you to do, but we have to do it in steps. So it might look like this initially, your elbows bend, you're trying to kind of wiggle it overhead. Instead, I want you to think about activating your shoulders. Reach down with the pipe. Now reaching forward with the pipe. Reaching up with the arms. Very active shoulder circles and coming back around. Pausing for a moment here. If you can't generate that strength to bring it back overhead, that's fine. Just release one hand, bring it back around the front, and we'll work simply with that positive range of motion initially, and you can release the other side again, so on and so forth. This has been the intro to Dr. Jared Karanian's cervical rehabilitation series. More videos to come. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Cheers.